So next July, Superman, James Gunn Superman, the first big movie of the DCU,
Yes.
and Marvel Studios' Fantastic Four, the first one of the biggest movies that they've done in terms of like
I,
this is like big. This is the
I'd
Fantastic Four.
almost argue. I was a hot take, but
Maybe the most important.
yeah, I was gonna say most important movie they'll probably ever
They
do.
both release in July. Now, James Gunn's Superman started filming back in like January
Yeah.
and ended in June. And they have the next whole year and a month to do post production. Fantastic Four started filming in August, and they also
No, I thought it was July.
so
No, it was August.
yeah, because Comic Con, and it releases a week or two after Superman. Now there's an open spot for Marvel in November of next year where Blade was supposed to be. Now the question is, for that I'm posing, does Fantastic Four chicken out and move to the November spot to get away from Superman and give them more time to edit? Or do you think they're going to brave out the July release date and go up against Superman and also have that lesser time?
What else comes out next
Considering
year?
it's a CGI heavy movie.
What comes out next year?
I mean, not
Referring
new
to
Jurassic,
movies?
new Jurassic World comes out in July too.
I mean, crap.
But that's
Isn't that going to be like the first ever rated R Jurassic?
I don't know.
Jurassic
is it rated?
I don't know.
I heard it was going to be rated R.
It's got Blade in it.
Oh yeah, Blade. Yeah.
The new guy. I don't know his name. Forgot.
Mahershala.
Mahershala.
Mahershala Ali. Anything? What does Marvel have next year? Movies and TV show wise.
Captain America comes out. Captain America: Brave New World comes out in February.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah. And then it's Fantastic Four and then it's Thunderbolts and then Fantastic Four.
When does Thunderbolts come out?
May. I personally, this is my thing. I think they're gonna push it to November to get a longer gap in between movies. And we'll probably have a show.
What I think they're going to do?
Ironheart does come out next year.
I think they will delay Fantastic Four, but they will also delay Thunderbolts by a month.
Interesting.
Because I know May.
Thunderbolts has been finished.
I know it's been finished.
Like it's ready.
Probably. They got it. I know. I mean, I guess they don't have to, but you got to have the summer movie.
Yeah,
you know.
Marvel. Marvel.
And I know May.
Like
was it late or early May?
Summer movie.
Yeah. Big summer blockbuster.
Is it late or early May?
I think it's early May. It's like around the time.
Would you consider it a summer movie?
I would consider summer to start for movies in like late May and into early June. I would consider that summer for movies.
Oh, late May, early June?
Yeah.
It's like a week.
What? No, I'm saying
you say late May.
I'm saying like that's when it starts.
Oh, that's when it starts. Okay, they said that's the period from late May to early June. Like, that's
summer,
like a week.
Summer basically ends for them around mid-August.
I know some people. Summer is in September. I mean, for me,
but for movies,
me personally, it's like like late May, August.
Yeah.
I think best option if they want to get their money's worth. Well, first I think they should just delay Fantastic Four regardless.
Yeah.
To November. Thanksgiving.
I mean,
I know we kind of talked about this last week.
You also have to remember it's a heavy CGI heavy movie, and I mean James Gunn's is having over a year and a month to edit this whole movie when it's not going to be as CGI heavy because he used a lot of practical effects.
Yeah.
But Fantastic Four, they're not. I mean, the most practical effect they used, we saw the set photo of the Thing, and he had an actual outfit, like the Rock thing.
Yeah.
But that was only, I guess, for a stand-in.
That's for stand. It has to be stand-in.
But it was actually him in an outfit. But like,
yeah, I'm sure. I'm wondering if they used it for maybe like a walking scene.
Yeah.
Or either reference, or maybe they're like walking next to someone.
Yeah.
And obviously you ain't gonna see the face, so you're just gonna see like Reed walking next to the chest of the Thing, and they're like talking.
So I don't know. I think I do see a world where Fantastic Four gets pushed to that Blade spot in November. Give more space in between the movies, and there's probably going to be a show that summer. I guess Ironheart maybe.
March,
I don't know.
April, May. I think best course of action, is keep Captain America in February.
I'm not going to entertain the fact that Superman might move because it's not.
That's not happening.
Because it's also releasing on the anniversary of James Gunn's dad's death, and he said he'd like dedicate the movie to him.
Yeah.
So I don't think he would push that.
That's what. Yeah, again, I'm glad you brought that up because that's why I didn't bring that up.
But also, like, it doesn't need to.
It doesn't need to.
Have more than
they had again plenty of time. I will say Fantastic Four gets delayed to November.
which would be their safest
you
bet
know-
to be the big Thanksgiving movie instead of
Yeah.
the big summer movie, which they're not going to compete with Superman.
Not to mention they edited Superman as they were filming it.
Yeah.
So,
So even more time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Fantastic Four, on the other hand, they're definitely not doing that. No, Marvel, they work on the movie until like the week of release.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say delay Fantastic Four, and they will delay Thunderbolts to, I don't know about July, but maybe somewhere in June. I know it's just a month, but you want to have this summer.
I could see them pushing it to July because they can't push it to just like
Yeah, but
a random date.
Go up against Superman?
I don't know.
When-
Thunderbolts versus Superman. What wins?
I know. I mean, dude, if freaking Fantastic Four, if we don't think
Superman
Fantastic Four is
versus
going to
Fantastic-
win,
Yeah, but that's also like that's a problem there because if Fantastic Four and Superman are in the same month, then it's like both of these have a chance of beating the other one.
I'd say Superman has a bigger
Superman,
chance.
well, I don't know.
Yeah.
See,
I know Marvel has the history, and everyone's like, "Oh, we're going to see the Marvel
yeah, and
movie."
DC is like,
I know DC has a
Yeah.
bad track record, and not many people are as knowledgeable as we are.
Yeah.
I think they will delay Fantastic Four. Unless they won't, and if they keep
That'd
it,
be the
then
smart move.
well, that's why I
If they
think it'll be
keep it, then more power to them.
yeah, more power to them. You
Yeah,
know,
but
we're not
I-
multi-million-dollar studio running, or we're not running a multi-million-dollar studio, but
But it's just the common man's common sense. But
Well, I mean, is that what you think? That too, you agree with that?
You think-
yeah, I mean, it's not so much that I have to agree. It's obvious. It's the safest bet. I mean, even with DC's history of having these not as widely received Superman movies,
Yeah.
it's still going to
It's
be
Superman.
highly sought after.
it's Superman.
It's Superman.
Well, there's
plus
never been
James
a no,
Gunn.
no, no, I'm playing devil's advocate here. I'm like the biggest fan of
yeah,
Superman.
he's licking the
But the
Which,
boot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
kissing the
I
neck
love
of James
Superman,
Gunn.
too.
But no Superman movie has made $1 billion.
Mhm.
I think Superman Returns only made 300 million.
The Fantastic Four movie has made $1 billion. That's a joke.
That's a fair. I mean, that's
That's
fair.
fair too.
But like, yeah, I mean, Man of Steel. I mean, not Man of Steel. I think Man of Steel might have been the closest,
I think, or Batman vs Superman, that was 800.
800. But I don't really count that as a Superman movie. It's kind of like a team up movie.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you got Superman and Batman. I mean, that should have made like $1 billion.
It was close, but it didn't. I blame Zack Snyder. Anyway, but yeah, so there's that.
Yeah, do you think it'll get delayed?
I'm
gonna say
I'm
it
a little
will.
torn, but I'm gonna say like 75% sure it will. And then there's like the 25 that's like maybe not. Maybe Marvel's like we're gonna kill DC as soon as they show up,
Hey James, love working with you.
but die.
Because
Because if Superman fails, then
Everything
it's
fails.
over for the new
that's
DC
what it feels. I mean,
universe.
because if you can't make Superman,
Yeah, if you,
It's over for the new DC.
Yeah.
universe.
he's been the most popular DC character since he first released.
Well,
How
yeah.
many years ago?
well, I'd say just
And
popular
decades
superhero,
ago.
Yeah, but also like
which is more on stake.
Yeah,
I mean, if you
But
can't,
also, like, this is the first big staple project of the new DCU. Not kind of Creature Commandos, that's more of like a lead in. But Superman has to do good. There's so much writing on this movie, because if it flops, then
everything flops.
everything's screwed after.
Yeah,
Like, you could get a closing of the studio, even maybe, because that's how big this movie
I mean,
is.
James Gunn losing his
But
job. with that,
everything, yeah, everything I've seen of the movie, I don't think it will be, but
I have that good trailer out there, and
Yeah.
I mean, people will
and
see
they're already marketing the movie.
I mean-
but they are also already marketing Fantastic Four. So
with the tour, the
Yeah.
orchestra tour.
Even if they move the Fantastic Four movie, all they have to do is keep marketing and pushing it out there, and it's not gonna die off.
yeah,
Because when was the last Fantastic Four movie?
2015.
Yeah,
So I'd say Superman has it better off already than Fantastic Four due to, I don't know if it's a hot take to say, but I mean, I don't think it even is a hot take, but a lot of people know Superman, obviously. You know, I mean, that is the
A lot of
Superman.
people know Fantastic Four too.
Not as many as Superman, though.
I mean, Fantastic Four is Marvel's
you,
first,
You ask average
even when
Joe.
I was a kid,
but it's
I mean,
epic.
I knew Superman.
It's
Yeah.
epic in the idea that like if they were both in July, you have this month for Marvel and DC where it's Marvel's first family versus DC's first hero, and it's like
I mean, I'd say, I mean,
that's a crazy match.
it's. I mean, don't get me wrong, man. If it happens, I'll
That's big.
I'll see both, and I'm interested in how it's going to go down.
I'll see both in the same day.
Well-
No, I couldn't wait that long.
Well,
to see
screw it.
Superman.
Let's say I will ask this question now.
Oh god.
I think it's like the longest I've
It
ever
is.
had. It's pretty good. They both come out same month and everything. Who's making more money? I'm not saying with like this is not with the
I
budget.
don't like-
Who's making more profit? I'm saying what
It
is the
really
higher
just
money.
relies on marketing because sometimes like
Superman doesn't even need to really market. Oh, it needs
it
to.
does.
But what
Yeah.
I'm saying is everybody's gonna be like, oh, Superman.
It is- they need a
They're
good
going to hear
trailer.
Superman and instantly flock
Yeah,
to
yeah.
it.
But I mean, because you know how powerful a trailer is. Let's talk. There's this movie coming out. It has nothing to do with anything.
Venom: The Last Dance.
No. Speak No Evil is the name of this movie. It's a
Yeah.
horror movie, and it's got James McAvoy in it. It looks really good.
Yeah, it
No
does.
one would have watched this movie unless that trailer wasn't like
Not good.
banging in the.
That
theater.
trailer was good.
Yeah.
It got me like really.
And so,
I don't
I would have
seeing
never
horror
seen it unless I saw the trailer.
Mhm.
That's how powerful the trailer is. And so when you have something like Superman and Fantastic Four, both are period pieces in a way. Fantastic Four takes place in the '60s, and Superman is.
It's kind of like
semi-futuristic,
'60s.
I don't
It's
know.
like a Disney's like '60s
Yeah.
Tomorrowland
I don't
type.
really consider that as a period piece, like futuristic. I think
Well, no, it's
sci-fi.
more like it's retro futuristic is what I meant. But
Oh.
it's everyone's dressed like they're in the '70s, but they're not. So I don't know. It's hard to explain. They both have aesthetics that are going to be appealing to audiences,
Mhm.
and so it's just a big question of how it'll go. I'm nervous for that aspect because I want Superman to crush everything next year, but
Agreed.
I'm
Because Winston, on this show we'll probably never talk about a new.
new Superman movie besides like
Well,
a sequel.
not Superman, but I mean like a
New cinematic universe
Yes,
starting. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's a Valiant cinematic universe starts.
Let's see how that goes. I don't
They
think-
tried. they tried Bloodshot, and that movie sucked.
I,
So.
mean, I never saw it.
I
Anyway,
didn't watch that.
anyway, I
No.
hated it.
No,
But
that's-
who's making more money?
That's honestly not what I hear from you too often.
Unfortunately, I would probably have to say Fantastic Four only because it's Marvel.
Yeah, it's Marvel.
But DC, if they do this huge marketing thing next year, DC. It also depends on how well. Penguin might reinvigorate some stuff. Joker 2 maybe.
yeah,
Creature Commandos I doubt because I don't know how much.
I don't know. I
I
think
don't-
Creature Commanders is gonna
I think more
spark that want for like more of a weirdness and
It depends
like,
on how the reviews
you
are.
had the mainstream
Well,
and then you had the
regardless,
breakaway.
I mean, regardless how good it reviews, I mean, how many people are going to see it and be like, "Oh, I'm interested in Creature Commandos."
Well, that was the same with X-Men '97 in a way. I mean, not many people were like, we don't want to watch this," but then reviews came out like, "Man, I need to watch this."
Yeah.
That's true.
And so Creature Commandos is a thing like it's not got that many views. The trailer, not many people even knew the trailer was out,
Mm-hmm.
which is a marketing issue. And I think
Yeah.
this is going in a whole other thing. I know James Gunn is the only one that's marketing right now because there's no official DC Studios account on any social media, which I think is stupid, and I need them to do that.
Yeah, they need to do that first. Yeah, when that Superman comes out, they need to do that.
Which
right
they might.
away.
I mean, they might start. we
They
have some
might
news.
maybe this month.
We have some news.
Do they have? It's too early to tell, but I'm not going to drag this out longer. So you think Fantastic Four is going to get more money?
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
at this
actually,
moment,
yeah,
So
it's
you say
Marvel.
as
They're
well?
more
At this
marketing
moment.
oriented.
Okay.
but I think Superman. I think they're both.
Like-
I think Fantastic Four is going to be over $1 billion, or like right there at it. But I think Superman's going to do pretty like at least 700.
Well, it's going to make. Yeah, it's not going to be a bomb.
I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, the
I've heard more
Suicide
about this,
Squad-
like the Fantastic Four, than I have the Superman movie.
Yeah.
Only official marketing we have of that movie is some people saw a poster or something, or like a big stamp.
Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a poster at the end of
There's a
some
poster.
thing.
Fantastic Four. You have
And
Comic
Superman-
Con just happened.
Yeah.
And it
They
showed
revealed the
cast,
logo.
and there's like a little, I guess, test trailer or something.
For Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What would you call it? A
Yeah.
test trailer?
Yeah, there was like a concept trailer.
And yeah, and then you have the orchestra playing the music, and the music's like officially out. You can like listen to it, I
Yeah.
believe.
Superman doesn't have
I'm
any.
gonna be the opposite of. I'm gonna say Superman. Not even like
Really?
be different. Yes, I just think the name is. So,
I hope so. I
the
hope
name
so.
the name
I
is
hope
so big. I know Marvel has the track record, and oh, let's go see a Marvel movie this weekend. I mean, that's why every mother's taking their kid to see. You want to see a Marvel movie?
But every kid also want to see a Superman.
I'm straight
I
down
know,
the
Mom's
middle.
like, yeah, I want to see Superman.
I'm straight down the middle on this, but I'm leaning more towards Marvel.
Marvel. No, I
Fantastic.
get. And it
I
makes
hope
sense.
I
It
hope
makes
you're
sense.
right though, because I want Superman to beat the movie.
It-
But I also do think
I don't want
Fantastic
either
Four-
one to fail.
Fantastic
And-
Four would be a better like
I will
November,
be seeing them both, probably multiple times.
but Fantastic Four would be a better.
That'll be a
November
month where I
movie,
need to
in
get
my
AMC
opinion.
stubs. Yeah,
Yeah, the A list.
$20, and I'm just gonna go see each movie 3 times. That's what
I don't, yeah, you get like free, like
Yeah, 3 movies a week.
just constantly. I mean, why not? I mean, can you see it the same day, like just 3 each
Probably.
show? That's what I mean.